What's happening? What's happening? It's DJ Ron, the classic DJ from the Bay, that is Bay Area, California. And here we are again with another episode of Father Lessons for Fatherless Sons and Daughters, of course. You know what I mean? So it's happened. Happy New Year to everybody. I couldn't believe it. I got the notification. So, matter of fact, when you speak to notifications, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? I'm subscribed, so I got her notification. She actually dropped on New Year's Day. Well, why not? You know what I mean? She dropped on Jesus' birthday on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So why not drop on the birthday of the world? You know what I mean? So again, shout out to Arlette, Armuli, and her husband BM for doing what they're doing. I'm glad that they didn't put it out there where we cannot give our takes on this and whatnot. So I'm here to do a reaction. You know what I mean? Looks like this episode is going to be packed full of females and whatnot. So it's going to be some brothers going to come out. And for those that don't know the rules of the game, they're going to come out. She's going to have a line of girls, a line of guys, and the opposite sex are going to come out one by one. And it's a question, it's a Q&A session, an interview, if you will. And the ones that are not feeling the ones that came out, they pop their balloon if they don't like it. But, you know, sometimes they hold on to their balloon and they may even find love. So I'm excited, ready to get into it. It's my favorite show on YouTube, hands down. You understand what I'm saying? Aside from the ones that I got, you know what I mean? Father Lessons for Fatherless Sons. There's Flow Improved for the hip-hop world. Flavor to Savor for those who have culinary ilk, you know what I mean? Because I'm Chef Ron as well. Oh, that's right. I didn't even tell y'all about that, right? DJ Ron, the classic DJ from the Bay. Before I was a DJ, I was a father. Well, actually, I was a DJ way back in like early high school days. I DJed a few parties, you know what I mean? They had the equipment and all that kind of stuff. Love of music was there, though. You know what I mean? Became a father. Then I was a DJ, you know what I mean? Became a deacon in my church uh, as well. During that time, I went to culinary school, became a chef. So I'm a man with many hats. You understand what I'm saying? And then became Reverend Ron as well. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm Reverend Ron because Rev Ron is taken by Rev Run. You know what I mean? But Righteous Ron might fit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just a dude who love to see unity within our community. You know what I mean? And all those avenues, believe it or not, are a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So Flow Improved by DJ Ron, the classic DJ from the Bay. Flavor to Savor by Chef Ron, the chef of Humble Servant Catering. Humble Servant Catering. Definitely check us out on humbleservantcs.com. Take a look at our website. And the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, so we can cater to wherever you are. We can come to wherever you are. If that's where you are, that's where we want to be, and we want to serve you. You know what I'm saying? DJ Ron can be booked. Just hit the email address for that, djron7573 at yahoo.com. And then, I'm forgetting one. Got Flow Improved, dealing with the hip hop. And then, the Dilemma of a Good One, formerly known as Dilemma of a Good Man. You know, just talking about things that good men go through and the women and the roles that women play in their lives. You know what I mean? So I'm changing that to the Dilemma of a Good One because, you know, women would approach me and say, hey, seems like your material, seems like your content was geared towards men and they didn't feel included. But if you really listen closely, because it's a dilemma for us, you understand how you can fix that dilemma, how you could be a problem solver and get you a good man. Does that make sense? All right, cool. With that being said, without further ado, any delay, we're going to go ahead and get into episode 37, Pop the Balloon with Arlette Armuli. Also, this is a reaction channel. You know, I love for you to watch it here with me, but you can go and check out her channel for yourself, Arlette Armuli, Pop the Balloon and Find Love. And it's important that you put her name on there because there are many, many variations of Pop the Balloon and Find Love, like many of them. You know what I mean? All over the place, like many of them. But by far, hers is the most classiest. Hers is the best. I think she even got a couple marriages on the way because of hers. So this is where I choose to go, and I thank you for choosing to be with me. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get it. Shad, volume is up. Hello. Contestant 1. There she is, the hostess with the mostest. Always walking through with something nice on. Okay, you look good, girl. You look good. I like the outfit. Open-toe sandals, pantsuit. You know what I mean? That's nice. I'm not a fan of the short haircut, so that's two of them with short haircuts. That's not my look, but they look cute. Both of them looking cute with it. Can't lie, can't front. This right here is very nice right here. Definitely something I would like. I don't know. She might be too fine to be mine. Now, what you think? She too fine to be mine? Mm-hmm. I like to see Arlette do the mic twirl. Let's see if she gonna. She always does it, so I'm sure she's gonna do it. Like I say, she's very classy. Nothing too revealing. She's usually fully covered and look good. This nurse been on here before. She's a nurse. She's been on here before. I'm glad she get a second chance at it though. She walked in before, but now she's gonna be on the line. She's gonna be one of the ones choosing part of the panel. This is a cute young lady. Love the natural hair look. I don't know a lot about hair and wigs and everything, but I know that's natural. And you cute too, little mama. Okay, all right. Love that dress. And is she wearing it? I just say it's fitting, but yeah, she's wearing it. So here we go.
My name is Dylan Shaw, and I'm
always commercial first. That's because they up.
Developer.
You know what I mean?
Upwork provided a ton
They
of
up.
options.
My goal is to get
exactly
to
the same type of
100
candidates
subscribers
that I
first, so I can
needed,
be
specifically in
up
that
like
type of
that.
AI.
You know what I mean? Here we go.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies.
Shout out to the ladies. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you guys sound so
7.
ready.
Predict New
So
Year's
I'm
Day.
bringing out some
Predict.
single men. When
I'm
they
gonna
come
go
around
3.
this
I'm gonna say
corner,
3 of them
if
going
you're
home with
feeling
somebody.
him, you like what you see, all that good stuff. Do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're really not feeling, he says something that's crazy, whatever it is, go ahead and pop your balloon and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. You guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first
3 is a big
single
number.
guy.
I'm on the ledge right now. That's a big number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hello, welcome in.
All right,
What's
Rick
your
Ross.
name?
My name is Shad. I'm 34.
And Shad, what do you do?
Fit it. A turtleneck
I'm the
suit.
owner of Opulence Imports in South Florida. And
Watch the
basically, we do performance parts for vehicles. We ship worldwide, and we actually do track bills as well.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
Gotta know the answer, bro.
Jet skis, dirt bikes.
Okay.
In
I like
Florida,
to play pool,
Okay.
shoe pool.
swimming, going to the beach,
It's here in Florida.
and I like to dance.
Ain't
All
nobody
right.
popped their balloon yet.
Now, what do you look for in a woman?
Here we go. It's a good question.
I look for a caring woman,
Okay.
someone that's kind, considerate,
Got a nurse up there.
someone that's kind, considerate, knows what she wants out of life, creative,
They are not popping.
yeah, and a
Okay.
nurturer.
All right.
And
Now, what are
nurture.
some of your deal breakers?
Uh-oh.
Lack of empathy. I'd say selfishness.
Okay.
Not having vision, a purpose for your life.
Those are all good, bro.
I'd say that's it for now.
Okay. Nope, that's good. All right. So, none of the ladies have popped their balloon yet.
None
You're
of
doing
them.
well. So, let me go ahead and hand you a pick. I'm going to have you hold on to that. And I know this is the hard part, but I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 2 balloons.
2 out the kid.
I know. Everyone says that.
It's tough. Ain't nobody said nothing yet neither.
You are all beautiful ladies.
Yes,
Yes, they are. The ball heads is gone for me. I'm sorry. Both ball heads. That's too easy for me. Both ball heads are out. Y'all gone. Oh, he don't like that.
Okay, and one more.
But they pretty though, so it's kind of hard to just eliminate them. But they gone. I'm sorry. DM me and I'll tell you my reason why. I ain't gonna say it out here like that.
Come on, Shad.
She too fine though, bro. You can't let her go. You let her go.
Okay, let's
To each
start
his
with the
own.
first one you ended up popping. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Carmela and I'm 31.
And Carmela, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant.
So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was just listening to everything that he said. He seemed very mature, so I just wanted to hear more.
They never say it like
See
what
someone
they
that
see
is
it
your
like
type?
that.
Yes, absolutely.
Say that.
So
There you
why did we
go.
end up popping her balloon?
You're a very beautiful woman. I
said
love
she
your
gonna pop?
locks. You did a great job with your makeup.
I
Your
agree.
lashes on
I'm not even
fleek.
big on makeup. Lashes neither, but she look good though. For real, she got hers right.
I'd say, based off of the lineup here, more of the physique, I'd be a little bit more attracted to some of the other women based on that.
Okay, no problem. Thank
But
you.
you're
Fair enough.
beautiful,
Thank you.
as I said before.
She made him
Let's
pick
go to
two
the
of them,
next
so
one
that
here.
makes
Let's
sense.
start with your name and age.
Mimi, 28.
And Mimi, what do you do?
I'm a clinical therapist.
So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear him out. I liked the things he said about what he did for fun.
For
Very
sure.
spontaneous,
That sounds like
so,
fun.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear him out.
Okay. So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Beautiful smile. I love the nose piercings. They're nice.
I'm not big on those.
Your attire
Let me see
is
it.
A1. You know, I don't really have any complaints about you.
Yeah, she's got
I'd
it
say
on.
I'm just more physically drawn to the other women. That's it. You know,
No problem.
nothing
Thank
against
you.
you.
Thank you. Okay, let's
Fair enough.
head
Can you
on
say?
back. All right, so we do have 5 remaining ladies. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
See if this girl in black pants gonna pop, because look like she said she was. If I read lips right, if I read it right.
In a society that I would say glorifies extrinsic values such as wealth and social status, what would be an intrinsic value that is important to you?
Tell this brother's educated. He just got the look as
Start
well
your
as the
name
question.
and age.
Hey, my name's Shalane. I am 32 years old.
And Shalane, what do you do?
Look good for 32.
I am an
Look
office
younger than
manager
that.
for like a really big company, and I also model part-time to supplement
Definitely
that income.
African.
All right, so if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
I'm thinking empathy maybe would be a good answer. Like, I kind of forgot the question.
She doesn't
You want me to
understand.
repeat it for you?
Yes, please.
She doesn't understand
so-
it, I don't think.
What would be an intrinsic value that is important to you?
Okay, yeah, so my answer stands. It would be empathy. I think navigating this society, this world with empathy is super important because it allows you to like
Sorry, I got to pause for the cause. Intrinsic. Intrinsic definition. Belonging naturally, essential. Intrinsic opposite. Antonym. I think that's what it's called, right? Antonym. Synonym, antonym. What's the opposite of intrinsic? He said extrinsic, right? So let's see what extrinsic means. EXTRIN, because I don't know if her answer, not part of the essential nature of something or something, coming or operating from outside. So empathy is the solution to that. I'll allow it.
understand people and just you're able to kind of relate to people more and just have more compassion towards people. And I think having compassion towards your fellow humans is super important. So that's something I put high value on.
So she definitely got it right. I learned a new word today.
I appreciate your answer.
Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Lynn. I'm 28.
And Lynn, what do you do?
I'm a design engineer.
Okay, so if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
What do you mean by intrinsic?
Good question.
So extrinsic would be in the realm of social status, popularity, wealth. So basically the opposite of that, something you can't see physically off, initial, something that's like internal.
That I value?
Yes.
For me, I would say humbleness. Just based off what I do for work and how far I've come, I would say that I'm very humble with where I am today.
Humble is the way.
And I just feel like
Take your time.
I would say humbleness just because life is short and you never know the different paths that people walk. So I'd never judge a book by its cover, regardless of how much money you have or how much money you don't. I just feel that everyone should just be humble. And I would say humbleness. Based off like my lifestyle and and kind of like my day to day, I don't feel that I'm better or lesser than anyone. It's kind of just like, I just view everyone as equal, essentially. Yeah, just humbleness.
Y'all answers are equal too.
I appreciate your
Different
answer
word, but same
and your
meaning. Though.
Transparency. And you say you were 28?
Yes, 28.
Beautiful.
All right, let's go over here. Your name and age.
My name is Waverly, and I am 30 years old.
Okay, and Waverly, what do you do?
I am
Pretty
a
smile.
digital marketing manager and a college professor and consultant.
All right. So if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
An intrinsic value that I really value is going to be my faith, just because
That's a
it's
good
taken
answer.
me a long way in life. And it's
Mine
something
too,
that
for
like
that
you
matter.
can essentially hold close to you at night. Like when the money's gone, if you don't have a place to sleep, like the Father, the Holy Spirit,
Yeah,
Yeshua
yeah.
is my foundation.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Number one right now.
And over here,
Based on
your
that
name,
answer.
age.
Ayana, and I'm 27.
Ayana, what
Is
do
she
you
a
do?
nurse?
I'm a personal trainer.
Okay, she not who I thought she was. My bad.
If you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Okay.
Okay, it's the African girl that popped. All right, I was gonna say Black Pants. I know one of them said something about they gonna pop. It was one of the Black Pants that she was gonna pop.
So what I would say is what I learned throughout my years is definitely being adaptive and being able to give yourself grace. Life is not perfect. You're going to go through things. You're going to go through ups and downs. So I feel like it's up to the person to know, okay, let me adjust or let me pivot a little bit and move forward. It's not trying to fit in a box or fit societal norms. So that's what I would say is the main factor that I take in is always being adaptive and giving myself grace when things don't work out the way I want.
Perfect. I love it.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
They both.
Hi, I'm
popped.
Nia, I'm 32.
And what do you do?
So I'm an insurance claims adjuster, bartender, singer.
I don't know if they friends or not. I hate when that happens. They be conferring one another. Brothers done done it too on here. Talk to one another, egging them on, making them pop and all that kind of stuff. Come on, y'all. Y'all here for love. It's the love of your. It's the love of your own. It's not for the person next to you. It's just your love. You know what I mean? You need a love of your own. Forget what they saying and thinking and everything else, man. That's nerve wracking for real.
Songwriter, model.
We're gonna hear
Overall
their
creative.
answers, their reasons.
All right, if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
So an intrinsic value that I have is accountability. Whenever
She
I
is so beautiful.
feel as though that I've mistreated someone,
And
I
confident.
automatically apologize. Or even if they didn't state that they felt harm,
You
I
know.
recap things that happened
Mm-hmm.
and I reach out to them and say, hey, was this an issue? Like, how can we fix this? Were you okay with this? So
My
I would say
apologies.
accountability.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Wonderful. I love it.
I don't like bald
All
women,
right,
but you
so
can't
we
judge a
did
book by the
get
cover.
two
It's
pops
the bottom
right
line.
here. Why do we end
Let's
up
see what they
popping
got
our
to
balloon?
say.
For me, it was just the initial attraction. It just wasn't immediate. But I liked everything you had to say, though.
Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. You know, I like her.
That's cool. She feel that way, but she should have popped from the gate when he was up there trying to figure out which one he was gonna pop. She should have popped in and say, "I'm gonna take myself out because it's not. I don't even have an initial attraction." Quit wasting folks' time, man.
Her decorum. You know, her sense of style is amazing. You know, I love women, so you know, yeah. I say that to say that I don't have many deal breakers when it comes to like how a woman puts herself together. That's what I mean by I love women. So I would never, if I see a woman that takes time and to put into her appearance, whether it's makeup, whether it's her lashes, whether it's her hair, you know, accessories, stuff like that, I look at that as she's putting forth the effort and trying to show me her best side, you know? So that's what I meant by your decorum.
She still should have popped a long time ago.
Okay.
Could have made it easier for another lady up there. My girl in the brown dress might have had a chance to dance.
Hey, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I love how you're dressed. You look good. You clearly, take pride in your appearance. You came out here today and you look good. When she gave her answer about religion and she said her intrinsic value is like religion and her faith and all of that, you said that it was your response was perfect. I think I'm not a religious person, so if you value that, then I'm probably like not the person for you because I'm not a religious person. So
Cool.
That's why I popped.
And if you don't mind me asking, what do you believe in?
Nothing.
Honestly, right now, I'm not sure. I grew up Pentecostal, like heavily Christian. But right now, I don't have any core beliefs in
help her.
terms of religion.
Okay, well, I respect that.
Okay.
You know, I would never put anyone down based on their journey, because we're all
No,
on a
pray
journey.
for 'em.
Absolutely.
That's right.
So I respect that. I believe that two adults could have different belief systems and still respect each other.
Okay.
So I respect
yes.
you.
Okay. Thank
Couple,
you. I
no.
appreciate that.
That's called a
Now
legal
she's someone
Leo.
that's your type.
Absolutely.
That's why you didn't pop her
all
balloon.
beautiful ladies.
Yes.
I love the shortcut.
Oh, word.
Teach their own.
I do.
It looked
the
good on
color
her, but-
and the hair, everything is,
I appreciate that.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. You're welcome.
She's like India already. Is that who that is?
Okay, so we've got 3
Look like
ladies
somebody.
left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
He like Teddy Pendergrass. Turn him off. Like can do.
What is a passion of yours? Say, it's okay if your passion brings you money, but if you were to do something that did not pay you money,
Gotta call you
and
back.
you would still find enjoyment out
Pop
of that.
balloon
What
time.
would that passion be?
Okay, good question. Good question.
Let's start over here.
My name and age again?
Just answer the question.
Answer the question. Okay.
Somebody
A
gonna
passion
watch
of
the
mine
show.
is actually homemaking. Like, I love curating an environment for my friends
She's up
and family
there.
that feels warm and welcoming. So, like, from cooking, baking, hosting. Yeah, I love all of that. Yeah.
Young men and young women. This is an example of a wife. Her first answer was up there. This answer just flew higher. She just went up higher with that answer right there. Homemaking. But nowadays, everybody want to go working, want to be about the bag, and want to get this and want to get that. She's ready to be a wife. Not to say she can't get a bag and everything else, but her passion is homemaking. Her passion is going to be making a home for her husband and the kids and whatever else they got going on. Yeah. If he leave with anybody, it's going to probably be her, even though the other lady was perfect.
I appreciate your answer.
And over here, answer just
If you got a good head on the
Fitness.
shoulders.
I love the gym. I live in the gym most of the time.
We can see
So
that
as
you
long as
work
I'm
out.
able to do that, it just makes me feel more so wholesome. Yeah.
And let's go to our last lady. Your answer.
So,
Second
obviously,
place,
I would say
blue
singing
dress,
and
third place.
songwriting. I just really love
Songwriting.
incorporating sounds of nature in order to just really relax humanity. So,
Can I ask her a question? What genre of music do you sing?
originally I started with R&B, but I'm kind of all over the place right now. I want to dab into amapiano. I also want to do a little bit of rap, a little bit of alternative. But mainly R&B.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's the tall girl that she not even a look I would go
It's
for.
time to
I ain't gonna
pop a
lie.
balloon.
But getting to
Whenever
know
you're
her,
ready, go
it's
ahead and
her.
pop one.
That blue dress got to go right now.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpop?
So I wanted to hear him out. I think he's a well-versed person.
Fit,
But
not
for
dress,
me,
fit.
originally, I was going to pop because he seemed very hesitant when it came to me. And then I heard him talking about like body physiques and stuff like that, which is fine. You like what you like. So me just thinking of the lineup, I'm like, okay, he has a better, stance with other beautiful women compared to me. So that's what it was. That was my
Consider
thought.
herself beautiful. That's
So
what's
why
up.
did you end up popping her balloon?
Be honest with you, when I saw you do that pump fake, I was like, yeah, I didn't even have to think after that. At first it was hard because I was really examining all three exceptional options.
Did you see the pump fake? I
all
didn't see
three
the
of you
pump fake.
are my type. You get what I'm saying? So I see beauty in different ways. So
right, that's right.
maybe one thing might not fit me, but maybe you might fit me. So I just popped basically because I saw you do the pump fake, like you about to pop it. So I was like, you know what? If you're
Oh,
hesitant
she got
about
to
me,
go. She did that. She
I'd
got
rather
to
with
go.
Someone that's sure.
For real.
We're besties. We were thinking the same thing. You pump faded me
We
first.
locked in
You
for
did it
that.
first.
Yeah.
But yes.
He said with that. We locked in with that. We ain't locked in, but we
Okay,
locked
Shad,
in
go
with
ahead and
that.
ask our 2 remaining ladies another question.
Come on and go.
Do you value romance? And if you do, what would be
Consider
a romantic date in your mind?
Good question.
From start to finish, what would your ideal romantic date be?
Never heard that question before. That's a good question. It's a good question.
All right.
See where your head at. Keep it
so
real.
a romantic date for me would, well, I don't know. I would say I'm very easygoing. We can honestly do whatever. It really depends on how attentive we are to each other. If we're actively listening, you could even just pick an apple off the tree and just tell me to eat it.
Let me go back, because if I'm not mistaken, he said, what do you like for a romantic date? We're not doing coming to America, whatever date you like, whatever food you like. No, what do you like, he said. Let's make sure.
Do you value romance? And if you do, what would be a romantic date in your mind? You know, from start to finish, what would your ideal romantic date be?
Okay.
Your idea.
I don't know. I would say I'm very easygoing. We can honestly do whatever. It really depends on how attentive we are to each other. If we're actively listening, you could even just pick an apple off the tree and just tell me to eat it. And I know it sounds real corny, but I'm someone who's real simple. Like, we can just take a walk in the park, have a really in-depth conversation. So, and then in the night under the stars, maybe just sitting on a blanket. So,
No lie. It's a good answer, but it's not the answer for the question he asked.
Great answer.
It's a great answer,
Great answer.
but not for the question he asked. I think the other girl finna go. As long as she don't pop, she good to go.
All right, and over here.
Piggybacking maybe on her Don't Be Cheap Now. I like really elevated like dining experiences. So maybe a nice dinner, but then after dinner being able to like go dancing, whether it be like salsa. I really love like soca music. Yeah, so an activity and food in combination.
She'll pop me because I don't dance. That's why I DJ. I don't dance. I like to make people dance. I don't dance. A little bit. It's a couple songs, though, that can come on, that I dance to. I'll make a fool out of myself. If 2 or 3 songs come on, no more than 5, and they are R&B joints, yeah, those 5 songs, I'll dance. But other than that,
nice.
Ladies.
Great answer.
I'm gonna switch it on over to them now. So, ladies, any questions for him? You know what? Okay.
Yeah, I have several.
Go for it.
Okay. My first one is, do you partake in any what's it called? Any drug use
I knew that's what she was gonna
of
say.
any kind?
No, I
I
do
knew
not.
that was going to be the answer, too. I knew that was
I can
what she
keep
was
going?
saying.
Oh, okay.
Take your time.
What is if you are a man of faith, like what is your faith, and like what does your day-to-day look like with spending time
Man,
with
if you don't just go
God,
on and
if
pop the
that's
other girl
something
balloon now
that
and
you
wife
do?
her,
Okay, so I'm a Christian,
it's obvious.
and basically my day-to-day walk would be me waking up in the morning. First thing I do, I have like a bottle of water by my bed. I drink that. I pray to God, thank him for waking me up this morning, for giving me the
I'm pretty much the same, but I thank the Lord for waking me up. I grab my scripture book that's about it. It's got one for every day. It's a new scripture every day. I post them on Facebook too. You know what I'm saying? What does it mean to me? And then I just share it with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then I read my devotionals, and I pray. And sometimes I pray first, I actually, my goal is to pray first, but it's not always that easy to get up out of the bed, and I'm just keeping it 1,000. But I pray that either you make it clear to me before I read it, or help me to apply it after I've read it, and then I pray. Either way, that's the goal. That's the reason why I pray every day. That's what I do.
all my faculties on my body are in perfect working order. A lot of people take that for granted, to be able to just wake up and get out of your bed on your own will and to be healthy, So
Preach, brother.
I don't take that for granted, and I thank him every day for that. That's the first thing I do. And then I ask him to basically guide my steps throughout the day, So from my wake up, everything from what I eat to, showering, I'm always like talking to him at different intervals of the day. Like I'd say like a little short prayer. Like all right, I'm about to go on the street. You know, there's traffic out there. People meet in traffic. I just
Keep me,
ask for
Lord. Guide the
guidance
will,
along my
Lord.
journey
Yes, sir.
to get there and get back to my family.
That's
you know,
right. That's
safely.
right.
And that's it.
They all
Do
love
you
that.
have kids, and where do you live?
Florida.
I do not have any children as of yet, and I live in South Florida.
He said that already.
Do you have any children?
No.
And where do you live?
I live in Dallas.
Texas. Okay. Perfect.
Good.
Yes.
All right, let's head down over here. Okay, any questions over here?
Absolutely. Do you believe in crying in front of your woman?
Huh? Not really. Nah. Not really.
I'm not a very crying person, you know what I'm saying? But I do show emotion and I do show vulnerability. But to break up,
Most men, I mean, I can't speak for most. Me, when tears come out, it's usually like joy or whatnot. You know, like some people, they shout and everything in church and all that. I flow with tears of joy. You know what I mean? In bad situations, I get tears of that too. Tears of sadness too. You know what I mean? So, boo-hoo, and all that. I don't know a man that would, yeah, unless it's for attention. You know what I mean? I've seen people cry for likes and attention on Facebook, you know. I've seen somebody gonna kill themselves because the girl wasn't with him no more on Facebook, say they was gonna do that. Of course they didn't do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that right there, I can't see men. I'm sorry, I can't see the men doing that. And he never got the girl neither. You know what I'm saying? But praise God, he didn't get the girl, you know. He got married, she about to get married. You know, they're mutual friends. Praise God.
a very crying person.
But that happened.
You know what I'm saying? But I do show emotion and I do show vulnerability. But to break out crying, I'm not built like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm built as I have like an intestinal fortitude inside of me. So
A man's
if
man.
something's going bad, you know, I recoup, regather myself,
That's it.
and I think of solutions on how I could get over that obstacle.
Focus on the solution,
So,
not that problem.
For me to get to the point of crying, that's never gonna happen. Or before I say never,
As my
it
eyes
would
water
rarely.
right here.
Like the chances are very slim.
think something hit me
You know
in
what I'm
my
saying? But I
eyelid.
would express to you like, hey, you know, babe, something going on with me right now. I'm not feeling, you know, certain things, and I probably bounce some ideas
Go
off
for
you.
a drive
and,
or something,
you know,
though,
because
then.
I like the inside of a woman as well.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm very driven. I'm very focused, and I know what I want. But at the same time, I have a partner. I like to see things through her eyes, through her vision, because
Empathy.
believe it or not, I don't know everything. My woman might see something that I can't see.
That's 100%
You know what I'm saying?
true.
So
Yes, sir.
I value her input, her opinion, and her guidance as well.
So is it something that you're comfortable with if it were to happen to the point where you couldn't compartmentalize it
You got to
anymore?
go, girl. I'm sorry. You out. He just told you he wouldn't.
I believe in mental health. So if it gets to a point where my mental health is in danger, then of course you got to let it out. You know what I'm saying? Of course, yeah, you got to let it out and kind of purge yourself of, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know, that hurt, whatever it is.
But in front of her?
So yes, if it comes to that point where my mental health would be on the verge of breaking, I would definitely, you know, have that outpour.
What's the purpose of crying in front of her? Is it because of something y'all going through? Call me what you want, but the Bible say it's better to live on a roof by yourself than to live in a house with a cantankerous woman, with a woman that's causing you problems, causing you to cry like that. So we got to know what the situation is.
Okay.
Do you have any children, and where do you live?
I don't have any kids, but I currently live in Dallas, Texas.
Both of y'all in Dallas.
And are you okay with commuting to Florida?
Yeah. I love
Don't
traveling.
matter because she ain't
Okay,
going.
perfect. Wonderful.
The other girl, it's finna be the other girl.
Okay.
Stevie Wonder can see it's
Those
finna
are
be the other
two
girl.
Wonderful
No disrespect
ladies
to
and
Stevie,
a lot
one of my
great
favorite artists
responses.
ever.
I know this one's gonna be tough for you, but
No, it
we
ain't.
do have to pop
He
a
finna walk.
balloon.
Step through. Bro, come on now. Come on, bro.
Oh.
Come on now. We know
going
who it is.
over
She
there.
know who it is.
All right. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just really feel like they'd be a beautiful pair.
It's
For sure.
evident. It's obvious and evident.
Blocking your own blessings, but
That's
is he
true.
someone that's your type?
Don't pop
Yeah,
yourself,
I'm a
but
for African man. You're African, right?
we know.
We're all from
Understandable.
Africa.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's given African, but yeah.
Shout out to her though for stepping out of the way. We know what it is.
I appreciate that.
When we gonna get to the
Well,
good
back
part?
then.
Get down to the
Hey,
good part.
Let me bring you on up here.
When we
with us.
gonna
Come on
get
up
to
here
the
with us.
good part?
Scoot that way.
When we gonna get to
Stand over
it?
here.
When we gonna
All right,
get
y'all.
to the
Any
good
final
part?
question between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
Get down to the good
Yes.
part.
How do you feel about celibacy?
I'm guessing you're saying celibacy towards marriage, or
Correct.
okay. I mean, I'm a Christian man, so I respect that, and that's not a deal breaker for me because I have built up a emotional intelligence, and my just I don't have any I don't have anything against that.
Have you ever?
All right, before we get to her follow-up question, first of all, I wish my beard would feel in the way his does. You know what I'm saying? It just, that's that. But second of all, she ain't got no kids neither. So for her to present that, that's cool. You know what I mean? Into celibacy. I'm not into buying none anyway. You know what I'm saying? But on a real note, if y'all really want to go towards marriage, this is a perfect way to get to know one another, to see if it's a real deal love thing. You're going to be separated by distance anyway, so it ain't like you can hit it and quit it. I mean, hit it every day anyway. So that might work for them. That may work.
Intelligence and
Too many ladies now, 3, 4, 5 children. There was one on here. I got to get back to that episode. You got 3, 4, and 5 kids, and it just don't make sense to start hollering you celibate now. Of course you want to get it right, but in most men's eyes, they be like, you playing games and all that. They ain't going to have time for it. But in this situation, perfect timing. 30 years old, 30-ish, yeah. I'll be praying for y'all, especially if y'all decide this is a match.
I don't have any, I don't have anything against that.
Have you ever practiced celibacy?
Yes, I have.
While in a relationship?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have? I didn't. Not that age.
And was it successful?
They ain't married. It wasn't too successful.
I mean, sometimes it's not. I mean, God gives grace.
We're here. It wasn't successful.
Yeah, so you're saying, have I practiced celibacy in a relationship and was it successful?
Yes. Were you successful in the celibacy?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Successful.
Okay, why agenda popping?
You got to be kidding
I
me.
think it was the hesitation at the beginning about the celibacy, and then when you were explaining like your day-to-day walk with the Lord, I think prayer is one aspect, but I'm also looking for someone who incorporates reading their Bible into that as well, because I think it can be hard to hear from God. Yes, we're praying, but it can be hard to hear from God if we're not also reading his word. And that wasn't something that you mentioned. So I think it's the combination of the two.
She's right. But here's 2 words that we got to remember in situations like this. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Okay, I respect that. I mean, I do read my Bible. Okay. It's just in the unconventional setting that we're in right now, it slipped my mind. I'm not going to remember every little thing, every little detail.
That's fair, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you would have asked me that, I would have, gracefully just answered and tell you, yes, I do read my Bible at some point during the day.
Okay.
Yes.
During the day. Every day.
We'll have you head on back.
She looked dumb. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Shad. Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you so much for coming. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take this. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
That was it. That was it right there.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name Body.
Body?
Go by, yeah.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 33.
And what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur, vending machines. Got a podcast. I do music.
Okay.
I franchise a dessert.
It's a long episode, so it's gonna probably be 2 videos.
Nice. All right. What do you like to do for fun?
Basketball, like the hoop. So it's pretty much. I mean, poker. I'm a homebody.
Okay.
I gotta go out the network, but I like to be home, watch a good series or something.
Okay.
That's
What do you?
pretty much it.
Okay.
Chess.
Chess. Now, what do you look for in a woman?
Beauty. I'm one of the people, like they say looks don't matter, but it matter to me. But also being smart.
Be honest.
Because I'm sapio, so smart is real big. We can have intellectual conversation.
Sapiosexual.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Like from the base level.
Okay. Understandable. Now, what are some deal breakers?
I don't smoke or drink. So like cigarette smoke. If you smoke cigarettes, and then multiple baby daddies.
Okay. You said you
I don't
don't.
have no
You don't
kids.
smoke or drink.
No, I don't smoke or
You
drink.
don't.
or have
Okay.
kids.
And no kids.
They still
All right.
happy New Year out here with these
So
fireworks.
we haven't got any pop balloons. Let me hand you a pick.
The hard part.
Yes, I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons.
2.
2 of them. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
Once again, they ain't popped yet. This is a serious
All right.
battle.
Let's go. It's gonna be tough. All right. How you gonna do that?
Why are they going for her first?
There we go. And one more.
She's probably the best dress up there.
Oh, it's gonna be tough.
Okay, let's start with the first one you ended up popping. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Carmela and I'm 31.
Right, and Carmela, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I'm just listening, trying to get more information to learn about him.
Okay. So is he someone physically your type?
Yeah.
Right?
I was a little hesitant, but I'll let you slide. All right, so why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, I thought she was older than 31. Thought she was older, so I was looking.
She look
at-
older. I ain't gonna
A
lie.
little older, so I popped it.
She look good though.
Interesting.
Oops.
And we got one more pop over
That's
here. Your
valid.
name and
She look
age.
older than that.
Ayana, 27.
And Ayana, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear him out. He also mentioned a word that a lot of people don't understand what it means, which is sapiosexual. So I like people that actually are very intellectual and like to have deep dive conversations.
So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Be real, I don't even have a direct answer. I went with how I was feeling. I just popped that way off. Just I feel it.
Okay.
But it wasn't like off the lip. It was just I felt went off the feeling. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Right. Okay, so we've got 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right. So if I was, let's just say I'm in a barbershop and your ex come in there and he was talking about you or his time with you or describing you, what's some of the things I probably I would hear.
So basically, how would your ex describe
Like
you?
if
This
he
is
was
that
over
question
there.
right here.
Yeah.
That
Okay. Name and age
Let's see
first,
what they
then
say,
ask this
though.
question.
Sure. My name's Shalane. I am 32 years old. My ex would describe me as a very affectionate person. I also love like doing surprises. So like if it's a birthday or like any special date.
is it Lauryn Hill? Who does she look like? India Ari, Lauryn Hill. She's pretty though. It's one of them. I don't really know if Lauryn Hill. I think it's Lauren. If she walked in right now, I might be like she looked for me, and somebody had to tell me, yeah, that's Lauryn Hill.
In our life
Same
and our
with India
relationship,
already.
I love
I think
to
it's
like plan
Lauren.
things. I'm a very neat and clean person, and I'm low-key a control freak, so I like to know what's going on at all times. So he'd probably mention that as well.
It's Lauren. Lauren on the wall up there. It's Lauren.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, my name is Lynn and I'm 28. Oh, the answer, sorry. I would say my ex would describe me as very giving and very selfless. So I like to prioritize like the people that I care about. So when it comes to like friends or family, if anyone needs me, like I'm very reliable.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I'm very very reliable.
Great attribute to have.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name is Waverly. I'm 30. My ex would probably describe me as loving, caring, definitely a woman of God, super neat, and yeah, I think that's it.
That's good. Let's go over here. Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Mimi, 28. I would say my ex would describe me as very caring, detail-oriented. I remember the small details he says, and also affectionate.
The last love I lost, or I let go of, was very detail oriented. She paid attention to everything. The shoes I wanted, stuff like that. She knew, and she will make it happen. Shout out to her.
Name and age and answer to this question.
My name is Nia. I'm 32. And first of all, we be in a barbershop together. So he better not say nothing crazy.
That's not a flex, first of all. I'm sorry. For me, that's not a flex. And I let her go because we were unequally yoked. You know what I mean? As far as the scripture, something like this young lady right here. Sometimes I regret it, but at the same time, when you pray and you talk to God, He will talk back to you. And she just was not for me. That's why I let her go. But I loved that about her, to care that much about me that she made sure that, yeah, it happened. Yeah.
I'm very patient, nurturing, understanding, but also I will ghost you in a heartbeat if my standards are not met. So.
Thank you.
That's an opposite end of the
Let's
spectrum.
head back this way. So we did get a pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Why?
Honestly, I don't think that you're a bad-looking guy, but like the more I looked at him, I just wasn't attracted. I'm sorry.
Okay, so what was it?
I don't know, cause his height's good, his face is okay. I just feel like if he approached me when we were out, I wouldn't really be interested.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I probably wouldn't approach her either.
Okay.
She's not a ugly woman or nothing, but I probably wouldn't approach her either.
Okay, and why not?
I mean, just it wouldn't make me say, let me go talk to her. Like, just looking at her wouldn't make me say, I'm gonna go approach her. Like, nothing about her stick out to me and make me like, oh, I'm gonna talk to her.
Okay. Fair enough.
Now we did get another pop down here. All right, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I was thinking about it. You said in the beginning that you don't drink or smoke. I know that sounds childish, but I do like to have fun. I'm very professional, but I also like to have fun. And in my experience, people that don't do that are very judgmental. That's fine. You can do what you want, but I like to have fun. So that's why I popped.
Okay. But is he someone that's your type?
And I'm one that don't drink or smoke no more neither. And I have a problem with people want to hide and everything. Man, do your thing. Do you. If you ask me, I'm going to tell you how I feel about why I don't do it. But I'm not knocking you, although I know for sure that it's not the best thing for you. But, be you. I told you I DJ. I used to DJ at a club. A long time ago, I DJed at the club in my city of Richmond. You know what I mean? And it was the popping spot that was going on, and that's what people did. Consequently, the last time I got drunk was at that club. I woke up the next morning, 6 a.m. in the morning. My music was still playing because I had the CD was on loop or whatnot. And I remember what I played and why I played and fell asleep. Woke up. The bar was closed. Everybody was gone except for me. It was still blasting because they didn't know how to turn it off. But I don't judge people for that nowadays. If I told you the same young lady I just talked to, she like to sip wine or whatever, that would have been cool with me. As long as you don't get drunk and start acting stupid and everything, and I got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So,
He's very handsome.
Okay. Same thing here.
She's pretty.
She's pretty okay.
Thank you.
she's very pretty.
I mean,
All right. So we've got 3 balloons left. Go ahead and ask these ladies another question.
what's your love language?
What's your love language? Okay.
Another good question.
What is your
He
love
was ready.
language?
I would say I have a giving and receiving love language. So the way I give love is acts of service, but the way I receive love, I would say, is words of affirmations and quality time.
We'd
so
be perfect. We'd be perfect.
we can just be
for each
sitting in a
other.
room together, and we don't even have to be talking, just as long as you're like physically there and we just share a space.
Quality time.
I enjoy that, as well as words of affirmations, like telling me like compliments or just reassuring
hair,
me if I had a
beautiful.
long day at
Hers
work and
too
stuff
is
like
beautiful.
that. So yeah.
And over here, what's your love language?
My love language is gifts, and I know that can sound like gold
Materialistic.
digger-ish, but
Yes.
it's in the way that, like, when you're out and about and you see something, it's like, oh, I think Waverly would really like that. Like, it's the concept of you thinking
Okay,
about
okay.
me while you're doing other things.
I feel it.
We got a pop down here. Let's go ahead and see why she ended up popping. Why'd you pop your balloon?
The more I just kind of studied you, I realized that you're not necessarily my type. You seem just a little bit too chill. I love chill people in general, but it has to be like a balance for me. So,
You want to be a little more... what you want me to do?
it's your posture,
Okay.
tone of voice, the questions that you're asking. So, yeah.
Got you.
Okay. All right. Now, she's someone that's your type.
She cute.
Cute. Baby, I'm old. That's quite...
You can be cute.
At any age.
I know. I'm just messing with. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I hope they made it easier for him. Because the one that's holding is still the one. So
Why'd you end
let's
up popping
see.
your balloon?
As crazy as it sounds, I'm only 5'2", so I feel like you're a little too tall.
For the first time in
But
Pop the
all your
Balloon
answers are
history,
great. I think
someone's
you're very
saying that.
attractive. It's just the height thing since I am so short. Sometimes I feel like when I have a guy that's towering over me, I just feel like aesthetically it kind of looks a little off. Yeah.
Well, I'm
So, yeah,
5'7",
as crazy as
young
it
lady.
sounds,
I'm
it's
5'7".
just a tiny bit shorter.
Okay. How tall are you?
My beard in.
6'4". Okay.
That's the first
And,
time
I,
I heard I was
and,
too
I'm,
tall.
and I'm 5'2", so yeah, I think it's just a tiny bit too tall.
All right, whatever.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She cute.
Yeah.
You're like cute.
I mean, yeah, you know.
All right. So, guys, any questions for each other?
I have. Can I do all my questions? Okay. You mentioned you play poker. Do you play poker for money?
Yes, I play it for fun and for money.
Pop.
Sorry.
That's
It's the gambling.
She's
Yeah.
consistent so far, though. Okay.
Okay. You know, you said you're a woman of God, gambling. We know how that goes.
And is.
Okay. All right. So, is she someone that's your
She
type?
pretty.
Thank you.
See, he upgraded. It was cute. You like, you got
Been
pretty.
pretty.
She is pretty.
Okay. Clocked it.
Last time
So
I
prior to you saying
gambled,
that, why was your
got
balloon
hit
unpopped?
on the dice.
I definitely just wanted to be able to ask more questions. I definitely wanted to start with what you already shared, which was the poker thing. And I probably would have, if had it not been for money, I probably would have asked more questions after that too. So.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Got my
Oh,
money
man.
too.
All right, well,
Never
that
no
is
more.
all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
I've seen the movie Casino, so I definitely ain't gambling in no casinos or nothing like that neither. So yeah.
Okay, let's bring out our next single
Oh,
guy.
that's one of my favorite movies.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
James.
James?
Yes.
James, how old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm a recent law school graduate, and I also do a little bit of commentary work, legal and political.
All right, nice.
Cool.
So what do you like to do for fun?
I like to go on vacation. I like to just hang out with friends.
Last time they had a law student on there, he got popped too fast, and then he cross-examined every one of them. Last when I saw, you know what I mean, he cross-examined every woman up there, and I think more than half of them wanted to get their balloon back. Though that boy was raw. So shout out to you though. Law, hey, just like nurses, law is hard to come across, harder. So shout out to the brother for graduating from law school and becoming a lawyer.
And family. I like to do a lot of humanitarian work. I do a lot of work with the homeless, a lot of work with at-risk youth, and I just like to watch like crime stories, keep up with legal stories in the
Okay.
news. Yeah.
All right,
You got a
lawyer.
suit that Ryan Clark can be proud
Almost
of.
though, right? Almost.
Almost,
Okay,
almost.
congrats on graduating.
Thank
Now, what do you look for in a woman?
I like someone who is very family oriented.
Okay.
Someone who's going to put family above career. I like someone who likes to go to church and values the relationship with God.
That one.
I like someone. Okay. I like someone who
Everybody don't love the Lord.
maybe just is into the things that I like to do. You know, into like helping homeless people, into at-risk youth. Someone who's naturally nice, just a naturally kind person.
That's what's
It's
up, bro.
not
That's
forced.
what's up.
Someone who's nice to the waitress, but it's also nice to the CEO of the company.
Now,
Okay, all right, that's a good one. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
y'all ain't nice?
I don't like someone who is just unreliable, says one thing, does another. Someone who doesn't value a relationship
Me
with God. Someone who is just has no direction in life. You
Yeah.
know. So,
Okay, Miss Waverly. This might be your
All right,
chance.
so we did get some pop balloons.
Maybe you
Let's
won.
go on over this. You by the ended up popping your name and age.
Hi,
She
my
don't
name
like
is
to go
Shalane.
lower.
I am 32 years old.
Okay. Shalane, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
You said that you want somebody that values a relationship with God and that like goes to church. I am not religious. I don't go to church. I grew up religious, but I don't practice a religion right now. And yeah, that just wouldn't align with like my life, basically.
Thank you.
I love your
Next.
jacket, though. It's
thank
fire.
you. So are you atheist?
Honestly, I'm halfway between atheist and agnostic. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I know for a fact like I'm just not Christian right now.
Right. And the thing is, I've dated atheists before. In the past, and really nice people, you know. But I would say at this age where I actually am marriage minded, someone that I want to bear my children, I would say I want someone
Equally yoked.
Yes, someone
Uh-huh.
equally yoked as well. You
No,
know.
I got you, and I respect it.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I popped.
But I'm friends with atheists, and you know, I think
Yeah.
they're good people.
Everybody has some good in them.
All right, now is she someone that's your
It's
type?
good
Very,
and
very,
bad.
very attractive. Very nice feet. That's actually something that's that I look at as well. And I think the haircut looks really good on her.
On her.
I mean, very, very attractive person for sure. Love the accent too. Where you from?
I'm from Jamaica.
Oh, okay,
Oh, Jamaica.
Yeah,
I
I've
say
been here a
Africa.
while, but the accent is still there.
Yeah.
It ain't going
No,
nowhere.
it's not.
Can you
I
cook
appreciate that. I
oxtails?
think you're pretty attractive as well, if
Oh,
that
thank
counts
you.
for anything.
Thank you so much.
Jamaican
Let's go on over
oxtails.
here. Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Lynn, and I'm 28.
And she
Lynn, why'd you end up
regretting.
popping your balloon?
So I like the way you dress. I think you're attractive, and I love that you mentioned humanitarianism, because that's something I value as well. It was just when you mentioned you're looking for a woman that at this point is valuing starting a family or a family over a career. Right now, I am only 28, so at this point in my career, I'm still like career focused, and I'm kind of a family is kind of like the second thought. So I just feel like as of now, we're not aligned because I am career focused and you're looking for someone who's kind of like wanting to kind of start that family. So I just don't think where I'm at right now, we'd be aligned in that. That's literally just it.
All right.
All right.
I would say that I didn't exactly mean someone who's ready to start a family today. I just meant that basically when we get married, when you do get married, you know, you kind of put family above career.
Oh, for sure.
But not right this instant, you know. But I understand, you know, the ideology, and I think she's an attractive person as well.
Thank you.
I like the way she's dressed, and she has a nice smile.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Ayana, and I'm 27. Originally, it was because you were so soft-spoken and like you're so sweet. I'm a native New Yorker, and we're very loud, so I want to make sure that you're very, you feel equate. You don't feel like I am an alpha woman, but you don't feel like overly powered by me. I think it's amazing that you are getting your law degree. That's what my parents wanted me to do. It wasn't happening because my BS is in criminal justice. So that's beautiful. And I love the fact that you actually give back to the community because a lot of people don't invest that time, especially in our Black community. So kudos to you. But yeah, that was the main one. I was going to touch on the fact that I am very career driven, but you highlighted what you meant by it. So I'm not going to even feed on
Y'all would have been cool for each
What
other.
about for her?
I think that I don't know. As far as me being soft-spoken, you know, I'm actually originally from Georgia, southern Georgia, small town called Hinesville, and I now live out in Los Angeles. So just kind of where I was raised,
Yes.
but can't help that.
That's
But as far as, you know, is she my type? You know, I think it's a very eclectic style.
Yes.
I do like the boots and the combination. And all the girls have very nice teeth. I haven't seen any bad teeth yet. So very nice teeth as well.
Thank you. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Waverly, and I'm 30. And I popped my balloon. I just want to start by saying the faith aspect. I mean, that is definitely what I'm looking for. Like someone that's a man of God, serious about their faith, wanting to serve the community. But after hearing your voice for a while, the kind of like she mentioned, the soft spokenness just wasn't attractive to me.
I want you to come out here.
I mean, not tussling, but yeah, like that kind of just
Nobody's
contributed
perfect.
to kind of just the lack of attraction initially. Yeah.
Got it. No, she's someone that's your type.
You know, I don't know. As far as the soft-spokenness, again, you know, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know exactly what you mean by that. You know, as far as like you want someone to speak louder or speak deep, voice be deeper, or
I don't even know how I would
You don't even know.
describe it. I was
because
almost
it could be changed. You know, it can always kind of change up no matter what. So, do you want to get your balloon back?
No, I want you to be your authentic self. Like, if that's just how you talk, that's how you talk. I know, like, kind of like for some people, there's certain sounds that can just be like nails on a chalkboard, you know? And so, not that your voice is...
His voice is nails on a
No, I was just making the comparison.
Oh, okay.
I was making the comparison that for some people, it's like that's some
Arlette,
people,
the
there's certain
queen of
sounds that can just be
reactions.
like nails on a chalkboard, you know? And so, not that your voice...
The queen of reactions. I love her. Look at her face. Even the girl in the background, like, whoa.
His voice is nails on a chalkboard.
No, I was just making the comparison.
Oh, okay.
I was making the comparison that for some people, it's like, that's just not something I necessarily want to hear all day, you know? And because I want to, like, get married. Like my ultimate goal is marriage. Like I want to hear, like his voice. It'd be pleasant. So yeah.
All right, cool.
Sounds good. Thank you. All right. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Mimi, 28. I love your style. I love the suit. And I also love your philanthropy. I'm a therapist. I work with people all day. It's really the religion. I am spiritual. I have an intimate relationship with God, but I don't believe in, at this point, organized religion. I don't go to church. And that's kind of just where I'm at right now. So I feel like it wouldn't be a match.
Cool beans. Are you an atheist as well?
I'm not an atheist. I
Why they
believe in
come
God.
to a Christian
I have an
show?
intimate
'Cause they-
relationship with Him.
Okay.
They have no shame in their game as far as talking about that they are believers.
Well,
All right.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I think she's an attractive person. I do like the tattoo.
Oh, you still got a balloon there, though.
A nice feet as
That
well.
tattoo is cute.
You are looking at all the feet. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Nia. I'm 32 years old. Don't do that.
You said
Just give it Dallas. You're a very dapper gentleman, very established, and I love that beautiful man. I just feel like there's, I don't want to say the attraction. Everybody always says the attraction, but you know when you feel it, when you just want to be drawn to somebody and you can't help it. And also, I'm not necessarily in church. I'm not an atheist. I'm a bit more spiritual, so I just don't want to hold you up there. So.
But
Well, I want to just clarify, I guess, that when I say a relationship with God, I don't mean that I'm ultra saved or that I even read the Bible every day or anything like that. I just simply mean I go to church when I can. I also kind of watch sermons online, and I do have a relationship with God where I do pray very often. But I mean, I curse. I mean, I still live a normal life, if you will. I mean, I still do other things, but I still have a relationship with God, and I just simply want someone that has that as well.
Okay.
But I didn't want to, my friends or whatever to watch this and think like, oh, he's trying to make it seem like, I still live a normal life. I just simply want someone who has a relationship with God or is pursuing a relationship with God.
Okay, understandable.
No, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I mean, I love.
I told.
Can you zoom in on the feet? Zoom in on the feet. No, I think
they're pretty. Why wear open-toe sandals if you don't want nobody looking at your feet? And on top of all that, they're pretty. Maybe she one of them ones that say don't look at it because she wants you to look at it. I don't know. But anyway, it's not a problem with your feet, love. It's all good. Too many women seem to not want what they say they want. And that's sad. It is. It's real sad. You got, especially Waverly, she got 3 different people that then came out.
No, I think she wears short hair very well as well. I think
Look
a lot of
good on
women
her.
don't know that they don't wear short hair well sometimes. But I think she does. She wears it very well.
Thank you.
And I like the outfit and nice skin tone.
I'm still not going to the barbershop with my girl, though.
Back. So we do have an unpopped balloon over here. Let's have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Carmela and I'm 31.
Okay. And
She
Carmelo,
held
why do
on
you
for
still
dear
have your
life.
balloon unpopped?
I'm just listening, trying to get more. I do like his faith in God. He seems like he got his stuff together. So that's something that I'm looking for.
Nice.
She look like one
Any
of my
questions
girls, too.
you guys may have for one?
If you can go anywhere in the world,
She
where
looked
would
like
you
a
go?
girl
I should go
that
to Thailand
I
in a
talked
couple
to
months.
as well.
Do you have your passport and pre-check ready?
I've been
Friends.
putting that off.
Another.
Where are you from?
Liberia. I was born and raised in Liberia. I came here when I was 9.
To Phoenix?
No, I live in Atlanta, but I'm saying I was born in Liberia.
Okay. So how long you
That's
been living in
what's
Atlanta?
Like 2 years.
Okay, cool. And what are you looking for in a man?
The reason why she probably doesn't have accent, I'm glad when I went back to school, when I finally figured out what I was going to do, I figured I was going to be a chef. I said at the beginning of this pod, and then I decided to reach a little higher, right? So I got my degree in culinary arts, not just a certificate, but my degree in culinary arts, restaurant management, and then I said, why not go higher? And I got it in business management. Along the way, I found out, and you'll see why I'm sharing this with y'all. You're going to college and you figure out what your degree is. It's good to take your general education first. But in the midst of taking your general education classes, make sure you take some classes that's for you. Something that you like. At least one of your classes should be something that you like so you don't have to put all your emphasis, focus, and all your attention is not in those prereqs that you have to have for your degree. You get what I'm saying? So I figured that out, and one of the classes I took, something I thought I'd be interested in, was an African studies class. It was like an African and American / studies class. In that class, I found out, first of all, Africa is not as bad as they make it seem to be. They said, I learned from the lady, she was from Africa. I believe she was from Liberia or Libya as well, right? Pretty, dark skin. I hadn't had a crush on a teacher in a very long time, and she was her that I had a crush on. But when I'm going to school, when I'm focused in, I'm locked in on what I'm there for. But anyway, she was saying that 70% of Africa's population was age 30 and under. And they were doing their best to get rid of that stigma about the stereotype of what Africa is like. So it's really not what we think it is, and so it's something that you want to visit. But I also learned that Liberia is a country that was given to Africa. It's a U.S. country, so to speak. How can I say it? U.S. government or whatever. And for people that were here that wanted to go back to Africa, they gave them that country rather, on the continent, that it's still a lot of U.S. principles are there, but you're in Africa. You get what I'm saying? So you have a lot of U.S. citizens that went back there and repopulated that portion of Africa. That's probably why she don't have an accent and everything else. Her parents may be from the U.S., but they moved there and then they came back here for whatever reason. Or she's 9 years old. They might have moved back to Atlanta for whatever reason, but that's why they don't have an accent and everything, because our parents are actually of American descent, went to Africa and came back to the U.S. That's probably why she don't have an accent like the other people have. That's usually from Africa have.
First of all, I'm looking for a God-fearing. I'm looking for a man who can lead, and I'm looking for a partnership, somebody that we can work together as a team.
When was your last relationship?
2 years.
2 years ago? From a guy in Atlanta?
No, it was long distance.
Oh, long distance.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Why'd you guys break up?
Lack of communication and consistency.
You have children?
Yes, I do have one.
How old?
He's 8.
Okay.
Is that a problem?
I'll hear your questions if you have any.
Yeah, it's a child problem.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Is there any question for him?
And long distance. Where you say you?
I currently live in Los Angeles.
Okay, so is long distance a problem for you?
No, I used to live in Atlanta as well, actually. So I still have family down there, and I go visit.
Okay.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I didn't see this one coming
Yeah,
along.
I mean,
Don't do me too bad.
Hey, whenever y'all say don't look, I'm gonna tell him to zoom in. Whenever y'all say. So
beautiful.
I do like the outfit. You know,
it's beautiful.
I like the hair as well.
Yeah.
The style of the hair.
It's best dressed there.
You know, she says she's into faith, faith-based as well, and she's a mother, so kind of showing a nurturing skills and a caring ability. So you ask.
He like me. He focuses on the positive. He's highlighting her positivity. He's accentuating that. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I do as well. Sometimes to a fault, but I just see the good in everybody. I try not to focus on the bad.
Was a child a problem? The child itself is not the problem, but the age.
Okay.
The age is the
It's
problem.
a good age,
for me.
though.
I don't mind playing stepdaddy, but it would have to be to someone, I would say, 10, 12, or older.
Okay.
And I say that because I feel like if I date someone with a young child and we break up and I have an attachment towards this young child, and then we're not talking, we're mad at each other, our relationship is separated, what happens to that relationship with that innocent child, you know, who probably has built an attachment towards me as well. Okay. So someone that young, I wouldn't want to be around unless we were like very serious.
Okay. Thank you.
Too bad.
All right, well, that is all the balloons popped. Let's head on back then. Okay, well, like I said, that's all the balloons popped. We do thank you for coming on. Give it up for him, ladies.
I said it's going to be a part 2, so we're going to do one more.
If Waverly doesn't get a match, I would like to give her my Instagram, my phone number.
Waverly's the one.
She is, like, perfect to me, honestly. Like, perfection. So if you don't get a match, you know, hit me out. Because I can always deep in that voice.
My guy. Is he going to hit the shot, though? Hey. Waverly should have called him back and be like, give me a balloon.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
It's on her, though.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Collin. I'm 33. You ain't asked me my age.
I didn't, but it's all right. Go ahead. Let us know your age.
My name's Collin. I'm 33.
And what do you do?
I'm a mechanical technician. I work on vapor compression steels, reverse osmosis, Basically, we make pure water for pharmaceutical companies, and they use that water in turn to make vaccines and medicines.
Okay.
To help people.
Nice.
Cha-ching.
So what do you like to do for fun?
For fun, I like to work out.
Money
I like to
flowing.
go jet skiing. Since I moved to Florida, I've been really into salsa dancing, bachata dancing. So I like to do those things, stay active, you know.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
What I look for in a woman is first, you got to be a godly woman. Also, she has to just be kind, be nurturing, nice, honest,
Okay.
and yeah, not too much.
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are no cigarettes.
Okay.
Other deal
smokers.
breakers, I can't do atheists, and also I can't do too much ratchetness.
I feel you, bro.
I can do a little bit, but not too
Nah.
much. Arlette.
Okay.
That's why Arlette
so
shows the
pop
one.
balloon that's gone over there. I wonder why she popped. All right, your name and age and why'd you end
She
up
need to
popping
get
your
with
balloon?
it.
Hi, my name is Shalane.
Trust
I
in
am
the Lord with
32
all your
years
heart,
old.
Shalane.
Hi. Oh.
Touch on her
I
shirt.
popped
Touch on
because
her,
you said
Lord.
that you want a
Touch
godly woman, and that's not me. Nah.
It's all good. I understand.
All
Maybe
right.
we can convert you later on. but
I grew up Christian, Pentecostal at that. Not for
not
me.
feeling it.
No.
All right, T.
A lot of times, this is church hurt. This is probably what the people more so than the Lord. It's what it's starting to sound like. This is a church hurt she dealing with.
She's on.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Now, before he said that, you had your balloon unpopped. Why?
He's not bad looking, and I wanted to hear him out. And you said you're from Florida,
Correct.
and I'm also living in Florida, so.
All right. All right.
Yeah, we're in Florida.
West Palm Beach.
West Palm. Oh, I'm in Tampa, but
Tampa.
it's Florida, same
It's a-
state.
Yeah. 3-hour drive, not too
Exactly.
far.
Exactly.
Right up the road.
But yeah.
Good. Now, she's someone that's your type.
Honestly, yeah, I would approach her, if I saw her out.
Okay.
Like your skin, like your style. So,
Okay, a little ball here.
yeah. Ain't no wrong, it's different, so,
Okay.
yeah,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
for sure.
It's gone over here. Your name and age.
Ayana, 27.
Okay. Ayana, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So originally, I was loving the context of the things that you were looking for. But when you said ratchet, I know there's so many different
Yeah, she gets
dilemmas to
ratchet.
what makes someone come off ratchet. I'm from New York. So yeah, anything you probably are exaggerating the context of it. But what I'm saying is what I wear, anything could be considered ratchet. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm saying me talking with my hands, it might be like, okay, she kind of got to watch her using her hand. And it's really not. That's just how I speak or, represent myself. So yeah, I just think it's you can put somebody in a box very easily by saying they're ratchet, and I'm not. I just have moments with my friends. We're outside, so we outside, we having fun, we're having a good time and just living our lives to the best of our ability. So,
So why'd you have your balloon unpopped before he said that?
well, I liked his aesthetics when he came in. He's fitness. I love fitness. You all know that. So yeah, the things he was saying, and then he said ratchet. I'm like, damn, he gonna pop my balloon because he probably gonna assume I'm ratchet. So I just
Don't take yourself out the game. Do not pop your own balloon.
let me just help you.
Got it. So now she's someone that's your type.
She's attractive, yes, but I probably wouldn't approach
Prophet.
the hair and the eyes a little too much for me, but,
Yes,
that's your style, so,
that's right.
all right.
At least you know.
I mean, she is pretty, but I
Let's
feel
head
the hair
on
too much for me
back. So
too.
we do have 5 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and
All
ask
right.
these ladies a question.
Okay, my question is, what are some good characteristics of a healthy relationship?
What are some good characteristics of a healthy relationship?
Good question.
Start here.
Hi, my name is Lynn. I'm 28.
Hey, Lynn.
I would say some good characteristics of a healthy relationship is definitely open communication,
All right.
and a willingness to, a lack of ego. Let me say that, lack of ego. So, like, if we're in a disagreement and I'm open to hearing you out, open to seeing your perspective, like, I have no problem saying that I'm sorry, or I have no problem admitting that, like, I was wrong, or I misjudged. Like, I don't.
You can take accountability.
Yes, exactly.
I like that.
Right.
And as well as with the open communication, again, like hearing you out, waiting to see what your point of view and perspective was before I just jump to conclusions.
I like that. All right.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name is Waverly. I am 30.
Waverly.
You said the hallmark of a good relationship?
Well,
Good
just
characteristics, you said, of a healthy relationship,
yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, so healthy relationships, I think, definitely include honesty, transparency. And when I say transparency, it's not like
Professor Waverly got a good head on her shoulders, but come on, young lady, we need you to be able to grasp the things that you say you want. And you know what I'm saying?
am asking you
She got
a
good head,
question like, "Oh, what'd you do today?" or "How was your day?" You say good, but it's like you expounding. Like that's the transparency. And emotional intelligence, being able to recognize within yourself when like you might be spiraling or like you're being triggered. And sometimes therapy, like going to couples therapy. Like no one is bigger than, no one's better
Relationship.
than going to therapy. I think that's what I'm
That
trying to
too.
say. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Name and age and answer to this question.
Hi, I'm Carmela, and I'm 31. And I would say communication and consistency in the relationship.
Oh, if she get her laugh.
And also allowing your partner and giving your partner grace. You know, when they do mess up, being open to talk about it and forgiving. And when I mean forgiving, not bringing it back up like in a week or 2 weeks. Just truly just forgiving and moving forward.
I understand, yeah. All right.
Name and age and answer to this question.
Mimi, 28. I would say empathy, honesty, and consideration. Being able to put yourself in the other person's shoes. Also being transparent with how you're feeling. In consideration, we are both two different people. We both have two different experiences. So being able to just identify with that and then communicate from there.
Right.
Name and age and answer to this question.
Hi, I'm Nia. I'm 32, and I would say honesty, just blatant honesty. Even if
They
you
make
think
a
it would
cool
hurt my
couple.
feelings. I
You
just
can go to
think that
barbershop
would
together.
Allow for a foundational relationship, as long as you can be honest. So.
I like that. All right.
Let's head on back. Okay, so I'm gonna now hand you a pick. There you go. And let's go ahead and pop two balloons. Two balloons.
Are these? Yeah, she was kind of dry.
Okay,
with
and
that.
one more.
Don't do her, Mela. Don't do her.
So much pressure when we gotta do that, you know?
All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I was just listening, and I feel like we both have a lot of stuff in common.
Got it. So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Why?
It's hard. That question is difficult because you are a beautiful lady, very attractive. I believe it's just because of the hair. I'm not too much of a dreadlock fan, but that's
Girl,
the
you
only
rocking
reason.
them things.
Other than that, you're very beautiful ladies.
Dude need to go on with that.
Well,
And he got a
Popping
dreadlock
one
hanging
more
off the back of his
here.
head.
So, Lynn, why was your balloon unpopped for him?
I just want to hear you out more. Also, you said you're mechanical tech.
correct.
I'm in engineering, so I feel like our careers align, so we'd probably be able to talk about work together. I also like accents, and you have an accent, so yeah. But essentially, I just wanted to kind of hear more what you had to say. As well.
I understand.
So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
No real reason. Probably just not my type. Once again, you are a beautiful lady.
Thank you.
I can't say really. I just had to pop. I had to pop too.
Understandable.
I
It's
respect
okay.
the engineering department as well because we have to work directly with engineers. So I definitely feel you on that.
Thank you. All right, we've got 3 balloons left. Go ahead and ask these ladies a question.
All right. Let's see. Tell me something that you're passionate about.
Okay. Start here. Tell him something you're passionate
Tell
about.
me something
I am
good.
passionate about homemaking. So I love curating an environment that is welcoming and like hosting and cooking and baking and just curating that environment.
Her rap is tight, but her grab is loose. Come on, girl. You said the same thing again. Let's
My
see.
family, my friends, my community. So I really love doing that and making sure it's tidy. That's a must.
Okay.
Little
Let's go over
OCD is a
here.
good
What are you
thing.
passionate about?
Great thing.
A couple of things. I would say therapy first. I'm a therapist. Just Black people getting therapy. And then traveling. I've been to over 30 countries. I love to travel.
Okay.
And then lastly, video games. I love escapism. I love just being a geek sometimes. So,
All
yeah.
right. That's up my alley right there. I like traveling. games.
Okay, over here. What are you
Waverly
passionate
did
about?
not pop her
I'm
balloon.
passionate about making people feel comfortable. I always find something that I can learn or give a compliment to somebody. So that's my thing.
Okay, nice. Okay, we got a pop balloon over here.
Doggone
Why'd you end up
Waverly,
popping your balloon?
man.
Okay, I may have messed up. I didn't let him finish his sentence, but when you said what she said was right up your alley, were you also referring to the video games?
I was referring to traveling,
Not the video games.
not the video games.
Okay, I'll take my balloon back.
Waverly, nobody's perfect. Even if he played video games, he handling his business.
It's all
Let
good.
me not
She
take.
can-
Let me not
it's all
take
good.
my
It's gonna be
balloon
a ball.
back. After just. What am I trying to say?
You don't know.
Just also after like just observing him for a while and just looking at the physical attraction, I don't think is there. I think mainly just the hairline. Yeah.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Full disclosure. We have no control over our hairline. Usually it's hereditary. We have no control over our hairline. I used to rock the S curl with the fade back in the high school and everything else. Then I started going bald fade, just a low cut fade. Once I got tired of the upkeep of the S curl and everything, even though mine was on point, it was whipped every time. You know what I mean? 95, I graduated in 91. 1995 rolled around, the afro started becoming popular. I'm like, all right, no more bald fades, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to get it lined up and everything. No more bald fades. I'm going to do an afro. Because I used to have the S curl, I knew how to get my hair back. You put the Jerry curl on there, let it whip, blow dry that thing, and next thing you know, bam, it sprouts. Some of y'all need to know that. Y'all might want to know that. You know what I'm saying? I don't recommend it, but I'm saying. Well, mine sprouted everywhere except for right here. Right in there. Everything sprouted except for this up right around here. George Jefferson starter kit. Come to find out, it's hereditary. All my male cousins from my generation, meaning we all got this it was five sisters, all our mothers, you know what I'm saying? All of us, no hairline. We all bald. Well, one of them, I think he shorted his hair not too long ago. It's hereditary. Sometimes we have no control over that. Waverly, you tripping, young lady. You tripping.
She's pretty. I mean, I like the skin complexion. Yeah, she's all right.
Okay. Thank you. So we've got two ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay, where do you see yourself, let's say in 2 years from now, do you see yourself with starting a family?
Y'all better be able to
trying
answer
have
this
kids,
question.
Or just where do you see yourself in?
Don't be confused on the end again.
So in 2 years, I see myself a lot more financially stable. I see myself traveling Europe. I'm a singer-songwriter and just an overall creative. I don't want to, say it may or may not happen, but I want to utilize my talents to start an organization for people that need help, mainly young girls who need a mentor or didn't have that motherly figure in their households.
Maybe that wasn't her before that didn't know the answer to this.
Nice, yeah.
Okay, and over here.
I would say in 2 years, I want to start my own therapy practice. I'm about to get licensed in a couple months, so trying to get that going. Still traveling. 2 years with a family. I would say maybe the next 5 years with a family. I'm 28, so I definitely want to develop a strong relationship and marriage first before I have kids. So
Definitely understand that.
Ladies, any questions for him?
She's the one.
do you have children?
No kids.
Where do you live?
West Palm Beach, Florida.
Said that.
Where do you live?
LA.
All right. Oh, we across the whole map. That's all right, though. I don't have a problem with
Have
long
you done long
distance.
distance before?
Yeah, I have. It's no problem for me.
You good?
I think so.
Okay. Any questions here?
Do you want kids?
Yes, I definitely want kids.
What man don't want no kids?
What does
I mean, there's a
fatherhood
few,
look
but
like
you
for
know.
Fatherhood, that's a good question. Fatherhood
Great
for me
question.
looks like me being a good leader, me being a godly man. I'm, of course, going to follow the rules of the Bible, starting in Ephesians on what it looks like to be a good husband, a good father, and
Not provoking his
being a
kids.
good leader, providing, and working with my wife, to raise a family and have a good family, basically,
question.
Oh, you got a question? Okay.
You said godly man. I do have a relationship with God, but I don't go to church. I don't believe in organized religion, at least at this point. So are you opposed to that?
No, I mean, that's what it is right now.
It's a no for
But I'm
me.
sure if we could,
You trying to convert me?
I'm not saying I'm trying to convert you, but in relationships, we both feed off each other. So it's a give and take thing. So maybe the way I act towards God may influence you.
It's a slippery slope, though, because one going to influence the other. That's an important word, influence. Sometimes it's subtle, and sometimes it's just right there. It's very evident. Somebody going to influence somebody. Either he going to have her in church or she going to have him out of church. It's a slippery slope, young brother. I wouldn't mess with it. I personally wouldn't do it.
The way, but I'm not going to be pulled away from God. So I'm not saying convert you, but I would definitely try to influence you to get closer to God with me as I try to.
I don't know about that. I'm sorry.
She did you a favor, young man.
Yeah, it's just really that. I feel like people can have their own individual relationship with religion and God. And yeah, I don't know about the influence part. I don't know about the influence part.
I respect that.
So prior to him saying that, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I think he was handsome. I feel like we have similar interests. You said you like to travel, which is great. Yeah, just wanted to hear more.
All right.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, of course. She dresses nice. She got everything in order, so of course.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. Are you good over here? Any questions?
I do have a question. So I'm a bit more into spirituality, like crystals, things of that nature. Is that something that bothers you?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
I don't blame you, bro. Hey, it ain't on
I
you.
understand.
It's on Waverly.
As long as you're a healthy person.
I blame
and you're
Waverly.
treating people well, it doesn't matter what you follow. So.
Absolutely.
So why was your balloon unpopped before that?
Because you walked in, you had confidence, you smell great, and yeah, you seem like a fun person. So.
All right.
Is she someone that's your type?
Of course, I love the skin complexion, the height.
Thank you.
I love that you're close to God in your way, and yeah, I love how you dress, and of course, I definitely approach you if I saw you out.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah.
He showed her toes again.
All
They showed her
right.
toes.
Well, that is all of the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic. Let's give it up for him, ladies. All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
Well, we're going to bring him out, but we're going to wait till the next video. This is end of part 1. Thank you all if you've made it this far. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope I said something that's inspiring. I hope I said something that helps, particularly our young couples and even, maybe some ladies my age or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You might get to understand how men think, and, hopefully you can move accordingly to that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with getting on a man's page. You understand what I'm saying? Of course, men, we got to compromise as well, but, men should be the leader when it comes to this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just hoping that we bring more unity into the community, all right? So until then, till you watch part 2, that is, it's DJ Ron, the classic DJ from the Bay, also known as Reverend Ron, Reverend Ronald, Righteous Ron, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? Chef Ron. Just remember, it's always good to be good, all right? And as always, God bless.